What's up, collective? Excuse me. Oh, it's your boy Sia Samario here, Psychic Samario. I'm about to do a celebrity reading on Taylor Swift. We're both Sagittarius. It's Sagittarius season. If you haven't checked out my recent celebrity reading on Summer Walker, just did a basic reading, ground reading, kind of stuff we already kind of know what's going on with some projections and predictions. Go check out my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, so Taylor Swift just came up as someone to do a reading with. So I'm going to put my spirit guides in here. We're just going to do a 4-set 9-card draw on Taylor Swift as to something that, you know, just a little peekaboo real quick. And whatever spirit wants to show us. Okay, Heat, thank you. All right, appreciate you, Heat. Thank you. And we're going to do one more. Rosemary, Joseph, it is Lawrence. Two, three, four, five, 6, 8, 9. Oh, edge it. Gotta edge it. Gotta pull it out. 8 and 9. Okay, so Page of Cups comes out first. All right. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up. The energy is really thick on this one. And I'm gonna pull, well, these are called my edgets here. I'm gonna pull the edgets. I got like maybe 2 or 3 of them here. I'm gonna pull it. Wow, flip it. Then I got the 7 of Cups underneath the Page of Cups. Wow. Okay, we got another edget here. I'm going to pull this one. I don't know if you see this one sticking out here. I'm going to pull this one out. I don't see it like you see it. Boom, boom. And then the 2 of Wands underneath that. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and pull another widget here. A little about how if they fall on the floor. It's upright. It fell on the floor. Let's see what it was. It's the Moon card on the second row here. And then we're going to pull another one. Got the 5 of Swords in the middle. Jesus. Then we're going to pull another one. Right, that's 6 of Pentacles in reverse. On the right of that, last 3, we're gonna go boom, King of Pentacles in reverse, boom, Temperance in reverse, and then third, the 8 of Swords. Okay, on the left side here, we have the King of Cups. Underneath that, significator, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, on the right of that, we have the Empress in reverse, and then underneath that, we have the Hanged Man. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a first card look and see what's going on with Taylor Swift situation here. I'm going to go ahead and... All right, so we got the 9-card spread. Again, we get started out with the Page of Cups here on the left. I read like past, present, future, or past, present. And then I, we'll do more of that's rare. But this one mostly is past, present, future. But in the first spread here, we have the Page of Cups, 7 of Cups, and then the 2 of Wands. The second row here, present, also could be... I also do past, future, kind of present, future as well. But anyway, not a confusion more than I probably already have. The second row, we have the Moon card. At the heart or the crux of this, we have the 5 of Swords. Interesting. Underneath that, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Third row here, sorry, my phone is just jabbering. King of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse, ending with the 8 of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Ouch. On the right of that, we have the Empress in reverse, and then the Hangman. For our right card significators, kind of set the tone. What's going on the left card here with the King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so again, looks like age plays a factor into this, but I'm seeing like 2 lovers or 2 situations coming up for her in the next 7 months. So November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and June. June. Having to make a decision between 2 people. That's my months and that's the time frame. End of May into June, 5 into June. The Moon card is going to be a full moon when this happens. Okay, what I'm seeing here. Okay, so now the Pentacles comes up in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and then the 8 of Swords. I'm seeing someone close to her, like someone like maybe production or management, someone like that. Maybe she might have dated before in the music industry, or someone like that had a like tie-in to maybe doing some music with her, or maybe getting her on. She's kind of like is going to run back into this person, kind of like not willingly or not like by like her own like reconnaissance. Maybe it's just like a thought, maybe it's like right place, right time. And she's gonna run into this person more times than not. Now, it looks like this person again was probably from a past situation, maybe broke up, but maybe just kind of went their separate ways. Things just in right, it could just been bad timing. However it went, it looks like it was kind of like irreconcilable differences, but it wasn't a bad situation. It was just like my hands were tied. I didn't know what was going on at the time, or I couldn't make any decisions about what was going on as far as my career. But I do feel like that had to do a lot of times with maybe like wanting to have a family, or maybe also wanting to be pregnant, things like that. Maybe the hang up that she's experiencing right now, as far as like why this situation can happen, or it's like if you in other words you get pregnant or have a child, then this will break up your situation. So that's what she's dealing with right now as far as like wanting to move forward in this situation. I'm seeing like parents, brother, sister, dad, okay, friend, cool one, or someone like that. Again, It's kind of like also like helping her manager. It's also like a person that's also guiding her finances and her choices. It's also stalking someone here. I don't know if this person is stalking this person, but this person looks like this person could be stalking this person. Okay, I'm not sure the person she's with is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I didn't check that information, but it looks like this person, whoever this person is watching, is someone from her camp. Also, it's watching, like making sure that this person is like doing the right thing. So it lets me know like this person is being like stalked or watched. Or like, you know what I'm saying? They're like maybe not seeing a bad, you know what I'm saying? Like making sure that like trust is a thing for a brand. And I feel like it's like her camp is doing this, like, and she's set them to do this. So that she wouldn't be like a laughing stock of the town. And she felt that her brand is based on how she loves and how she deals with relationships. And she wants not to be perfect, but she wants to make it seem like, okay, yeah, if something happens, you know, no relationship is perfect, we can deal with that. But we don't want to even deal with that either. I already know that because, again, Ace of Wands lets me know there was some type of appointment or some type of like request or something that was told to go do something for someone. High Priestess, see, she's of a higher arc, she's of a higher fold. With this, it's like her brand, everything is incorporated into making this work. I'm not saying the relationship could be also fake, but it's also like when it doesn't work, I need you to fake it to make it. I think like, again, judgment. It's kind of like if this person signed up for this, they knew like what was coming along with this. So it's not like fabricated happiness, but it's like if things go bad, we can't act like anything's wrong. Okay, and again, Death card in reverse. Okay, that like this cannot end. Like it cannot. Like even if it's a hang situation, it cannot end. How do I know that? Queen of Cups. Okay, so situation here, Queen of Cups. Again, this is like, it's giving like mom, dad, or someone of higher authority. Maybe this person's mom or dad or something like that is also in this situation as well. I'm also seeing like other people also invested into the situation, making sure this goes right. As far as therapists or like counselors or like love doctors or gurus that they go see to make sure, like, you know, that we're on the right path. It's like taking every precaution we can to make sure like this works for our better good. You know, like we went to counseling, you know, and sometimes, you know, you can do that and say, you know, things don't work, but there are times you can do that and things do work. And sometimes it's just kind of like building a routine with each other. I think is key here. Okay, even if you didn't go to therapist, maybe doing something routine, like even I feel like maybe doing stuff like throughout the week that they do together. That's a routine, like praying together, checking in a certain time, almost to a schedule. To some point that will get, you know, start getting like vague and start to overlap and start becoming problematic because things that you're like, you know, you're like a staunch about, like you're devoted about, like, you know, with regards to religion, praying, being together, like I have to do this at this time, you know, I have to do this before, oh well, everything else has to wait, this is more important. It's going to come to a point, it's going to come to a head, it's going to start making things problematic for like as far as money, production, time, and other things like that. That's the world is throwing at these two people, but their thing is like, oh well, they can wait kind of situation because they have the money, you know, but it delays certain things. You're going to start noticing that as well, like tours being canceled or maybe like things having to be moved or postponed or like stuff like that. Also, okay, 3, but again, and then we're gonna put one more, do one more. Okay, careful. It's round 2. What you got for me? Well, Taylor Swift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ooh, it's like Proposal coming up as well. Proposal came out and then Judgment came out. Okay, so again, this also gives I'm gonna put Judgment in the second spot here. Let's keep going. I don't have any widgets, so we're gonna keep going straight. Rukuba, okay, 8 of Cups, okay. Again, moving in together, moving around each other, or moving into the same spot. Hangman in the second row. I'm gonna put the second one, 3 of Swords in the middle, and underneath that we have the Emperor, okay, Emperor, okay, and 3 of Swords, and then again to the right of that we have the Knight of Cups. Then to the right of that, upright, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. And then underneath that, we have the Moon card. Okay, that Moon came out in that second row. Remember last time? You know, whatever this is happening, it's going to happen in the 7th month in July on the full moon. And we said that earlier, had them 7s come out. We'll put it in just a second again. Magician again. Looks like, again, spell work is being done in the situation. A magician fell through the bottom, and us Sagittarius, we're not really known to be magicians. You can see me doing this tarot, okay? Underneath the magician card, we have the, it's fell on the floor. So everything falls on the floor. It's upright. It was about to be in reverse. Okay, but see, but magic made that fall. Hermit. It's like making this where nobody else comes in between them. Rukuna Mahashate, Food card on the right. I don't know why I did that. And then underneath that, we have the Empress upright. It was in reverse. And then I'm going to give some clarification on that. Again, the Seven of Cups gives me the 7th month. And then the right of that gives me the Hierophant. Okay, on the right. Okay, all right. So we may pull 2 more, but let's just run with this real quickly. This is the second spread for Taylor Swift. All right, so again, what we have here, we have the Page of Pentacles. It speaks to me like a proposal potentially happening, right? The Judgment is like, I know this has to play at the right place, right time. All right, they can't just do what they want to do anymore. I kind of feel like they're in a rhythm, to, slave, not gonna say slave to the system, but slave to the rhythm, but slave to the system, right? 8 of Cups, it goes amalgamating, moving, waiting for the right season, moving somewhere secluded, maybe taking some kind of like spiritual journey to like maybe India somewhere where the monks, the Buddhists are, to be praised, to be blessed, to be cleansed. I'm seeing that also happening, some type of rites or ritual or things like that. Maybe Taylor Swift has some kind of thing around her head, like a toga or something like that, wearing all white, getting into some water, things like that. Is like purifying myself, like going through that as far as a TV production, TV show, but it also it's a ritualistic thing I'm seeing them do to kind of like maybe navigate, maybe show their purity, show their bond. And I think Travis Kelce is whoever the person is with that. The Hangman here comes into play, right? It speaks to a 3 of Swords situation involving, okay, the industry. Okay, again, it's 3-party situations, like her, the person, and then this is like her money, whoever is over her, her funding, because she's a brand, but I'm also seeing like she's a controlled brand, right? Again, Knight of Cups is kind of like this person was brought to her as an option that could work, right? Okay, 7 of Swords, it's kind of almost like contractually a situation. Again, Hangman's kind of like, kind of like maybe being not gonna like forced to do it, but forcing like I like him, so yeah, but this has to work. Okay. And the Moon card, doing this again ritualistic. Let's know this is a full moon situation that will happen in July, or if it hasn't happened already, but this was done on a full moon energy, magical spell. Fool card in reverse, Empress, and the Hierophant. Yeah, I want to get married, but kids is going to be a little bit of the Fool situation. How do I know that? Oh, okay. What fell? Let me grab what fell real quick. Ooh. What fell was my 2 of Cups. I'm gonna put that there. Okay. And I know. And then the 4 of Cups. Wow, 2 and the 4 over here. Again, this is like, see, it's like it's being forced. It's like I'm bringing you this, but it's like, do I really want this? I don't know, but if you guys saying it's gonna be good for my image and things, again, it's not like a fake marriage, but it's giving like it's not fully publicity. It's not like they really like each other, but again, I do feel like there's a situation here where there could be another person that's also like a love that, because of a past situation, this person hasn't let this person go. Again, also speaking to the industry, there's like, no, you can't go back to this person. But I'm also seeing like her kind of like, not being able to have a child. Want to get this person's kind of like, I have to take the 3 cups, but this 4th one, is not giving me a child or birth option to be pregnant and have a kid. Maybe because of, her dying schedule, or I'm sorry, her busy schedule, things like that. Okay. So again, 2 of Cups, the Hermit, it's like being kind of like, into like candle work type of thing, like like almost like ritualistic, like paying money, and things like that can happen. I mean, it depends how the person feels, but I feel like them agreeing to this make the ritual work because they both have to agree to it in the first place to begin with. So we're gonna pull another spread here, but this definitely speaks to marriage though, or like maybe like a proposal happening in the next 3 months, definitely by February. Okay, I don't know. I won't be surprised if it's Valentine's Day, the day before, the week of, making a special announcement. Okay, and I'm seeing it being done like on a plane, like coming down from a plane, like the plane coming down. Getting the footage that you see maybe after, like maybe we almost didn't make it because of like turbulence or bad winds or bad storm, things like that, to let you know like this was some ritualistic shit. I don't know if it's Travis, the person she's with now, Travis Kelce, or someone else. If it's her, but I'm seeing like some situation dealing with the plane, like it's getting delayed, or like, oh my god, like like an omen. It's like almost ominous. Before getting to the restaurant, like maybe someone was late, like he was late to the date, but he made it, finally made it. I'm glad he made it, but he came late bearing gifts. And it's kind of like, that's going to be the storyline. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm getting like West Coast, Midwest, like maybe Vegas, Chicago, some shit like that. Indiana, somewhere up in there, Michigan, like, Midwest, or like Wyoming, Las Vegas. I'm getting like somewhere in there, Minnesota, somewhere shit up in there, like, Kansas, somewhere like up in that motherfucking shit, like Arkansas, Kansas, I don't know, somewhere up in that motherfucker. All right, so first card here we have is the Page of Swords. This is the 3rd spread here. And then we have the World card in reverse. Sorry, it was in reverse. I'm going to treat like that. And then the Ace of Pentacles. The first row. Second row here, the 7 of Cups. Second underneath that, again in the middle, it's a Three of Swords. Wow, same placement from last fucking time, y'all. That shit is crazy. Emperor, and same placement from last time. Y'all saw me shuffle it. Okay, Six of Cups in reverse. So y'all know these shits were shuffled. Two of Pentacles. Ooh wee. And ending with Urukabo. If it falls on the floor, it's upright. That's how Spirit guarantees it's upright. For me sometimes. Is the Temperance card, okay? Sagittarius in the tarot. Okay, let me pull this over so it makes sense. We got some room. All right, I'm going to put my two significators on the left, Spirit, and the two significators on the right, Spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, Orishas. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Underneath that, we have the Queen of Pentacles upright. Again, pregnancy. Not being able to get pregnant. Seven of Swords. Having to hire a surrogate or someone out on the outside to get pregnant or have her baby for her so she cannot have a child. Again, ritualistic work. Devil in reverse, keep evil away. Queen of Cups in reverse, still having to deal with someone of higher authority, like mom or someone like that, whoever the hierarchy of this situation. Then the Death card, okay? And then in the case to the left, Hierophant. Right, like staying together until the day we die. Three of Pentacles, okay. But there is always a third party. Again, the third party being the industry, being this third party, this woman, her manager, whoever this person is, or the boss of the record company, whoever this person is that is helping put this together. This marriage counselor, who this relationship advice person, who is kind of like also like the person that she's going to mention, like it's so instrumental and pivotal in helping her bring them together, keep them together. Like she's been helping us, like with our, with our what you call them shits, when you do rights and shit you do when you go to marry, helping us with our just whatever they call what you call them shits when you get married, you have to speak them things, vows, shit like that. All right. Again, and also it could be someone that's also could be the surrogate or potential surrogate for they're looking into for this person. Okay, so the Death card does come up on the right here. Do I feel like it's going to end anytime soon? Empress, see, again, Empress cannot have kids. Cannot have kids. That's what this means. Definitely, Empress cannot have kids. Yeah, all right. It's not you can't either she can or she don't want to, or either they don't want her to. Having a family, surrogate's not her thing. She wants to be able to go through the natural process of having a child, the childbirth of herself, and being a true mom, because she's a true Sagittarius. So this doesn't do well for her. So she's on the fence about this. Two of Pentacles. Like, what do I do? Do I take a break from the industry? Do I regroup myself, rebrand myself? Do I say I stop doing music, let my fans down? So she's dealing with this situation. It's going to come to a head in June. Remember I told y'all 6 is my motherfucking month. I'm sorry, it's my month. I told you about June. I said 6 months. I don't know what before where I was saying June. I got to go back and look at the video I'm channeling right now. But June, this is all going to come to a head. Okay, how do I know that? Let's go ahead and regroup. With my last one here. Okay, the Devil card, you saw the Three of Pentacles there, the Temperance card, go back and look at the spread. We're going to deal with this in just a second, but Three of Swords, it's not saying it's going to be a breakup between them two, because you see, I know guys come out, no King of Swords, no King of Pentacles, no King of Wands, no King of Cups. Nothing came out. Okay, women came out. Okay, the industry came out. Emperor came out. That's industry. That's the leader. Someone who's dictating your money, who making kind of like like head of your state, almost like someone like a guarantee, like a like person of like Wendy Williams, like a guarantee or something like that. It's like someone like a guardian. That's what she kind of had, almost like a Britney Spears situation. Taylor Swift had that. I don't know why Sagittarius we tend to have like a guardian or something like that over our shit. Like we so freely feel like we can delegate to other people, or people have to delegate to us. I don't know why. Maybe because we're just out of control. I don't get it, because Britney Spears is a Sag and she had to have a guardian. I'm also saying Taylor Swift may be under the same kind of situation, but it's maybe a different contractual situation. She's not going crazy, but I kind of feel like it's just for her safety and her best interest, and it's kind of like her family is making her, like a Britney Spears family kind of coerce her into doing this. And kind of like, I don't want to let my family down. So this is what I'm saying that she has to deal with, and it's like a thing for, like, I don't know, for Sagittarian women, I don't know, but we're really devoted to our family as a Sagittarian tribe. We are, but men and women, we're different. Like I would say, for me, I can't say I would and would not. If the family kind of invested in me and helped me get to where I am, it's kind of hard to tell family no when they've already got their money tied up into stuff. So you gotta be kind of careful with thinking like, oh, I'll go. She let her family go. Some things are not that easy. When your family go, everything else goes. Okay, your reputation goes, your protection goes, your security goes. Okay, things that was protected for you could be leaked. Okay, there's a thing like it's not easy to just unplug a lot of times with certain things when you're in something so deep, and that's what Spirit is giving me. How do I know that? Okay, Page of Wands, this first card comes up again, speaks to this is the last one. It's kind of giving credence to this, and then we're gonna end it. 2, I'm not rushing. 2, and then 3. Let's see. right, so last one for Taylor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got my widgets. Okay, we're gonna pull those. I mean, my edges are her edges. We call them widgets as well. Oh, ooh, tower card in reverse on this page of ones. Oh gosh. I'm gonna pull the top one here, the 8 of wands. Underneath that. Okay, then we're gonna pull the 2 more widgets here. I don't see what they are because you can't see them. 3 of Pentacles, see, third party. And then this widget here, we're gonna pull this one. 2 of Pentacles on that 3 of Pentacles in the middle here. All right, we're gonna finish it out like regular here, upright. We're gonna have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, and then to the last row here, we're gonna go boom. Oh shit. Judgment in reverse. Underneath the Judgment in reverse, we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brain Spirit. Taylor as well, Sagittarius. And then underneath that, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, a decision to either lie to the fans or either like make it seem like it's her baby, or maybe like have a surrogate and have to, you know, she's dealing with that right now. Like the judgment, that's not like the best judgment. She knows not what she wants to do. Is what she's gonna run into though. See, trying to fool people into thinking like, yeah, I really had this baby, kind of like, I'm gonna say no, allegedly Beyonce did, you know, because we know that. I mean, I really believe that first child with her is y'all crazy. That's what the industry does when you're powerful and you see it done with people. I'm gonna say Beyonce never got pregnant. I do still believe she had her twins, and that crazy to say, only because I feel like she worked with Shion Energy. And again, I could be wrong about that too, but I know for a fact the first one was not hers. Okay, 4 of Wands in reverse, and then the Fool card. Almost faking the marriage. Then we got the 4 of Cups in reverse on the right. Ooh, and then underneath the bottom here, we're going boom, 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 boom. 6 of Wands underneath this 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is what we got here for the last spread. I'll break it down real quick. Touch bases. I'm going to do my timing oracles in just a second. We got the Page of Wands, the Tower card, the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. On the heart of this, we have the 2 of Pentacles. So you have to make a decision between 2 things: my career or my family. Like, she really wants to have a kid, but oh my God, like, you want me to have a surrogate? I'm not going to do that. Choose between pretty much love, fake love, or real love. You see how it's on the bottom row? Again, this has been happening for a while now. 8 of Wands, like her success, everything is good. It's kind of like, you know, we're going to see about 8. Talk about 8 from now: November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and June. 8, I'm gonna say Wands is 8 months from now. Okay, April comes up there, and 4 comes up here, and then the 6 comes up here at the end. Let's know June as well. We're gonna look at that as well. Judgment in reverse again, her, and then 7 of Swords, not wanting to do this, not wanting to deceive us, not wanting to make it seem like, oh my God, like, you know, like I have to do this, like, oh my God, I don't know how Beyonce did it, you know, but like, this is not who I am, you know. But baby, listen, you might have to be there. The left side indicator is Ace of Wands here. Okay, making a fool, making a decision. I feel like she's gonna make a decision to kind of think about doing this, but she has a year before this happens. Okay, or she's in the year of that right now. 10 of Wands. See, this is like kind of hiding it. This is saying like, no, she doesn't want to hide it. She doesn't want that to be something that's not revealed. And that's funny, all these 3 are in reverse. All right, Uruku Baharasate, pull 2 more. 1 for this side, Queen of Pentacles. We're gonna do this upright, okay? Money, career, and then we're gonna put one right here. Rudu Baharakarasate Ikanama. Re the be baby. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so here we go. Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so Knight of Wands in reverse, like no motion, no movement, like having to, you know, not do them. See all these in reverse? Put me a Roko no Mahasata. Yedidi Horokuba, 3 of Cups. See, you're in a relationship with third party. It's a third party. And I'm not saying like cheating. This is like, okay, this is the organization. Queen of Swords. This is someone over her. This is the, you know, publicity. This is the media. This is da-da-da. All these women. Okay. Last one. And we got the King of Cups. This is the person. Okay. Again, I don't know if Travis Kelce is the person or whoever this person is. They are water sign. They have very fluent water in their chart. Either they're Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But this was the person that this is centered around. You see how that magical stuff just be happening? Oh, they want me to replace that with that? Okay, cool. And then and then the King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords is like, you know, they got a team and he got a team. Okay, everything's contractual, everything is agreed, everything is movement by like a back force or back story. Okay, this is someone that's writing this play, that's writing this whole situation, that's making this scripted, that's making this work beyond their wanting to work. Okay, because it's the love story. This person chose to be the person that represents love and marriage for the people that call her fans. So it's coming to a point like they really like each other, but you know, luckily that's not going to change. Feel about each other. But part of being like able to kind of like beat the media, beat publicity on game, or beat Scandal at his own game, kind of like playing a part, or like, you know what I'm saying, like being like contractually agreed that this was like kind of almost like Jay-Z, Beyonce, if you want to think about it. Allegedly, I don't know how that situation is, but it wouldn't be far-fetched from that situation. All right, let me pull a timing oracle to see what this looks like, because again, she's going to come to a point where she's going to be start considering like a person's going to be really around her a lot in the media. They're going to try to like groom this person, make this person like be seen with her a lot, as a best friend or someone like a PR person or a therapy advisor who's also maybe a potential candidate to be her surrogate. Okay, but I feel like she's not going to do this. She's going to make a decision to do all this after she gets the engagement happens. Give me 2 more, Spirit. Okay, here's my timing oracles. Let's get the timing on this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm gonna pull 9 of these. Okay, first we got May. May comes up. I told y'all May. Didn't I tell y'all May? Or June. Okay, May comes up. All right, next card. The answer is no. Okay. Underneath May, we have in a month's time. Today's November 30th, so again, we're going to honor today's the 30th. I don't round up and say today's December because it's November 30th. And that's why today I did the reading. July. Remember I kept telling you about July? I kept saying July. July comes up. Y'all see me pulling the cards. All right, in the middle here, we're going to have in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from now, okay? On the left of 3 weeks from now, we have summer. Okay, so it's given July of the summer next year, and then September. Okay, September comes up. So July, September. I don't know if September is on the right side of this year or September of next year. On the top here, we have not in this lifetime. Okay, again, having kids. You're not, you won't be having none in this lifetime. That's a decision you got to make, and that's going on right now, the fall. All right, so I pulled the 9 cards here. And again, I need to pull one more. Your situation requires patience. All right. Spirit knew I was gonna pick this card, and it gives me 3 months from now. November, December, January, February. So that's gonna be the engagement. That's what's gonna happen. February, and then future. Okay. We got 3 months from now, and then I got to pull one more. We'll put the bottom one. Spring. Okay, spring. So that's May. Okay. So February feels like the engagement's going to happen. Potentially, engagement could be happening, something weird about 3 months from now. And then definitely in May, a more solidification of the relationship, things like that. Maybe, with the engagement. I don't know what this is. May, maybe announcing, again, she doesn't have much time to think about this. How do I know that? She doesn't have much time. August. And again, got August, September. August, September. Got July, August, September. So those are going to be 3 months. Yeah, it's so funny, 3 months from now, but also 3 months I'm seeing her go through this cycle, July, August, September. Just having to maybe be, hospitalized, or maybe take some time off, maybe faking, I feel like she's going to fake like she's sick or not feeling well, or maybe she's not doing well mentally. Also seeing maybe a loss of someone close to her, going to help propel her into maybe using this as a ploy to kind of make whoever she's dealing with as far as the music industry, maybe I trying to outsmart them. I feel like she could be successful in doing it. It just depends on how well she plays it out. And I feel like it's going to be something that maybe her and Travis comes up with as a way to maybe say that she's sick. I mean, it's going to be fans sending her all kind of well wishes, and it's not really even an illness, but she's going to feel so bad about doing it. That was her only way out. Okay, so the situation requires patience. So patience also comes with, again, 3 weeks from now, in a month's time, May, and the answer is no. Everything came back up, and y'all saw it, y'all saw me shuffling this shit. Okay, one more. Nah, I'm gonna do that one. You need a break, okay? Everybody need a break, okay? In January. And then I'm going to put one more right here, and then July, okay? These cards ain't got no special thing on them. They're all the same, okay? They don't got no special markings, okay? So, okay? You got no special thing on facing me. So you can see, okay? Nothing crazy about that. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for as that is concerned. So, yeah. It's not the right time. And then present. Okay, it's not the right time. Okay, and then the present. So what is the right time? Again, going to be May and July. Okay, May, June, July. May, June, July. So in between those months, June. Okay, So that's the Oracle reading I have for Taylor Swift. Again, I'm also seeing like a piercing happening, some kind of new tattoo, some kind of new trust situation. But again, she's fighting against the machine. She's fighting against the people that's over her, over regards to like wanting to have a child and cannot have a child, and maybe considering a surrogate. But you're gonna start seeing this person like come next to her. Maybe this person may be of a darker ethnicity as well. Maybe someone, you know, that's not Caucasian that she chooses to be or like consider being her surrogate. Will she go through with it? I don't think she will, but I feel like her sentence could give her the opportunity to trick them into like maybe be consider her having her own child, at least maybe the first one, you know, maybe considering it. Okay. All right. This is your reading. See you tomorrow. Peace out.